Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got a book on tape to play for you. Today's book is Superman, Slippery When Bad from 1998. So let's get started.
Superman in Slippery When Bad. You can read along with me in your book. It's time to turn the page when you hear this sound. Let's begin now. Inside the high-tech Star Labs, a scientist was talking with Clark Kent from the Daily Planet newspaper. "You're the fifth reporter who's come to look at this, Mr. Kent," the scientist said. He held up a glass beaker full of a strange metal. "I call it liquid steel." "What's so amazing about it?" asked Clark. "Most metals will melt into a liquid form if you make them very hot," explained the scientist. "And liquid metals can become solid again if you make them cold. But only liquid steel can change from liquid to super hard solid on its own without being melted or frozen." The scientist told Clark about a scuba diver who had found an ancient shipwreck off the coast of Florida. The liquid steel was discovered inside the ship. One sample of the metal was taken to Star Labs. Another was being studied on the orbiting space lab. Just then, the walls of the lab exploded. It was Metallo, the super-strong cyborg. "I read about that liquid steel in the papers," said the criminal. "I've come to get some." Clark snuck into a nearby closet and took off his coat. Clark was not just a reporter. He was also Superman. "Metallo can make anything metal part of his robotic body," thought Superman. "There's no telling what strange powers he'll get from the liquid steel." Metallo grabbed the container and absorbed the strange metal. Then his robotic body started to shudder and glow. "The liquid steel has given me the power to turn into liquid," boasted the villain. "No one can catch me now." Superman flew toward the villain at super speed. But it was too late. Metallo's body had become liquid and was slipping away down the drain. The scientist told Superman that the liquid steel was very unstable. "If Metallo wants to keep his new powers, he'll need more liquid steel," said the scientist. "Then I'll bet Metallo is headed to that sunken ship to get it," said the Man of Steel. Superman flew to Florida and dived underwater. Sure enough, he found Metallo at the ancient undersea wreck. The villain smashed a hole in the ship and climbed inside. There was only a little liquid steel left, and Metallo absorbed it all. "This isn't enough," he cried. "I need more." Superman grabbed Metallo's arm, but he couldn't hold on to the liquid villain. Metallo just floated away. "If Metallo wants more liquid steel," thought Superman, "there's only one place he can go, the orbiting space lab." A supply shuttle had just arrived at the orbiting space lab when Superman got there. Superman scanned the space lab's super tough plastic shell with his X-ray vision. Everything seemed okay. When Superman entered the space lab, he found Metallo was already there. He had hidden inside the supply shuttle. "Where is the liquid steel?" Metallo yelled as he punched a hole in the side of the lab. All of the air and everything else in the space lab was being sucked out of the hole Metallo had made. Superman helped the astronauts get into the supply shuttle and escape. Meanwhile, Metallo found the last sample of the liquid steel and drank it. "At last," said Metallo. "Now I'm totally liquid. I can slip into any bank vault. And you can't stop me, Superman." "Metallo's right," thought Superman. "My punches can't hurt him, but there's got to be a way to stop him." With that, Superman flew out of the space lab. "That's right," laughed Metallo. "Run away." But Superman didn't run away. He flew around the space lab, pounding it into a solid ball and sealing it tight with his heat vision. Inside, Metallo could not turn solid. He had absorbed too much liquid steel. Superman made sure there were no cracks or holes for him to slip through. Metallo was trapped. Superman knew it would only be a matter of time until the scientists at Star Labs came up with a way to remove Metallo's liquid powers for good. Until then, the villain would be held in outer space. Slippery, but safe.
So that was Superman Slippery When Bad from 1998. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a good video, another video coming out real soon.